This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck. It is a 2003 Ford F-350 Super Duty Super Cab. That's a four-door extra cab. It's a single rear wheel 1 ton with a flatbed. It's also a Lariat, which is leather. It's a 6.0 turbo diesel and it's 4-wheel drive. Somebody had this one built for them custom. This is a nice truck. It also has a tuner, a Banks tuner in it. I'll show you where that is operated from. But really nice truck. It was a dealer trade-in to the O'Reilly, I believe it was O'Reilly Chevrolet. They can't sell any of their trade-ins on their used car lots that have over 100,000 miles. This one has 284,000 miles, so they can't get any financing for anybody, no matter how good your credit is, through their lending programs. They just won't do it. So doesn't matter how nice a truck it is, they will sell it to us. And when we get them here, we do an inspection. This is what the inspection looks like. By the way, I'm wearing a glove because I'm going to be opening up the oil cap to show you a blow-by, and it's 105. And we've had this truck running for about half an hour, so I don't feel like burning my hand. Anyway, when we got it here, all it needed was an oil and filter. We did a Rotella oil change with filter. It got a hub locker. Sway bar links are new. The rear U-joint is new. And it had a leaky wiper, windshield wiper fluid bottle. So we got a new one of those. So now you can clean the windshield. These are the tires that came on it. So probably, God, they're probably 80 or 90% tread Coopers. So I would say that probably in the last 4,000 or 5,000 miles, maybe even less than that, somebody has spent some money on this thing, which is a very good indication that they liked it a lot. You don't put nice tires on this truck, or on any truck that you're going to trade in. It's got a nice set of tires. Well, my brother will be taking this thing out and doing a probably 40 to 60 HD pictures. Those HD pictures will have a little device that will allow you to zoom in. Please use that. Cosmetically, there should never be any kind of question marks about that. You should be able to use this video, use those pictures. The little device that allows you to zoom in, it's the equivalent of putting your face right up against the vehicle. So cosmetics, it should never be a question. So please use that device. It's pretty cool. Well, you got the tow package here, receiver hitch. Nice little rack up there. Same. This thing goes all the way through. There's no break there, so you can put some longer devices in there. United Truck Bodies of Phoenix put this on. And there's the key. I'm going to fire this thing up, listen to it run under the hood. So we got all the bank stuff here. 284,879 miles. We're going to be looking for Ford stamps on both sides of the core support and on the fenders to make sure that they're all original parts. First, we're going to go here. That is a beautiful, beautiful thing. Very little, if any, blow-by. There's your Ford stamp right there. Right there. Ford stamp right there. Stickers where they belong. Ford stamp there. And Ford stamp there. Aftermarket airbox. You see one little chip real low on the windshield right here. I wouldn't fix it. Not in the line of sight. And not worth dealing with. Spending the money on. Seats look good. This one does have a heated seat, but it's a manual heated seat. That's definitely special order. Whoever owned this thing wanted it a certain way, for sure. You got your manual here. Got some extra keys in there. Not sure if they're to this truck or not. It's Arizona, so you gotta have one of these things on, or you'll melt your dash and melt your hands and anything else it touches. Today is really hot too. Not a good day. Nice and hot and muggy. About 104, and I'd say the humidity is probably somewhere around 40 or 50, man, maybe more than that, 60%. Sucks. We only have about 1 month of crappy weather, and we're right in the middle of it right now. Mid-July to mid-August. Sucks. Let's see. Driver window, passenger window, mirrors. Out, in, up, down, other side. Out, in, up, down. Door locks. There you go. Let's see, there's your heated seat. This side is a power seat. That's forward and back. See, that's up in the front. And that would be down and up. Alright, everything works there. There's your little tuner dial right here. It's all the way down. If you start tuning it, turning it up, it gives it a little boost. Literally. A little boost. Alright, let's hop in here. I made it through this much of the video without my phone melting. I actually had it in the freezer for 5 minutes before I start the video. I guess that would indicate that it's warm in Tucson. Let me see if I can get a seatbelt on here. There we go. Whew, man, is it warm. Turn that air up. And the air does work very well. Thank God. Alright, radio. Radio works fine up and down channels. CD player, cup holder. Let's see. Parking sensors aren't going to work because it's got that bed on it. So they disconnected those, obviously. This stupid thing isn't lighting up, and the reason for that would be that they're junk. These stupid things, you can buy these little LED readouts that go in here for like $29 for like a 12-pack. That's how bad they are. On eBay. Don't do it, because you'll put it in, you'll waste your time, and then it'll go out again. So those and tire monitors and parking sensors are the bane of my existence. I can't stand any of those topics. Let's see. Alright. So there's, yikes. Overdrive. There. Alright, I'm going to put it into neutral. Then I'm going to go into 4 low. Now we're in 4 low. See that over there. And drive. That's definitely 4 low. And reverse in 4 low. This is a beast. Alright, and then we're going to go to 4 high. Now we're in 4 high. And you can actually drive at speed in 4 high. That 4 low was pretty low. And reverse in 4 high. Perfect. Alright. Neutral. Back to 2 wheel. Alright. Alright, let's go for a ride. Alright, this thing is on a clear title. It was a dealer trade-in, like I said. And the only reason I'm sure they're selling this one is because of the miles. This is a nice truck, and they're very hard to come by. And they don't make 7.3s, and 03 was the last year that they made them. First half of the year, at least, they made them. If you come to Tucson and drive it home, you're going to pay tax and dock fees. Dock fees are $250. Taxes are 2% city sales tax here in Tucson, plus whatever your state tax rate is. So if your state tax rate is, say, 3%, you want to fly in here or drive here to take it home, you're welcome to. You're going to pay 5% tax and $250 dock fee. That'd be your 3 plus R2 in the dock fee. If your state tax rate is like Alaska, where a lot of our buyers fly in from, and then drive 6,000 miles home, their state tax rate is 0. So they only pay 2% tax and a $250 dock fee. Arizona's state tax rate is 6.1. So an Arizona resident's going to pay 8.1% tax and a $250 dock fee. Simple. Your state tax rate plus 2% plus $250 dock fee. That's it if you come here to pick it up. If you pay by wire and ship, no dock fee, no taxes. Once we receive your wire, we will fill the title in with your name or your company's name and address, notarize it, scan it into your online file, and you'll be able to see it before it even goes in the mail. We even scan in the envelope that we mail it in. We'll have the title in our ad. You can click on our current title. But when you're the buyer of it, we'll even provide a scan of the title we got from the dealer that we bought it from, the new car dealer that we bought it from. The point is transparency, real transparency. Everything that we know, you will know. There's no secrets here. Lots and lots of people have the internet, like most of the world. And so if we announce these things correctly, no BS, we'll get the right guy in the right car, the right woman in the right car, truck, whatever. And we won't have any drama. And so, you know, when there's an issue, we will tell you what the issue is. That being said, you know, we're not Nostradamus. We don't know everything that's going to happen to this thing in the future. But anyway, deposit. Once we have an agreed upon price, hopefully you haven't wasted our time and your time, and you're going to put a deposit down. It's $500. Once we get your deposit, we'll put your name in a banner over the truck at wheelkinetics.com, and you'll know it's yours. Until then, it is for sale. So don't, you know, go through the whole rigmarole back and forth pricing and all that stuff, and then not make a deposit. You know, that's kind of silly, and not sure why people do that, but they do it about a third of the time, and it's annoying. So please don't do that. And the other thing that happens is that people are meanwhile, and they put in their offer at 8 in the morning, and then they say to themselves that they'll look at the truck one more time, which should have already been done, and then they'll make the deposit when they get home. Well, when they get home, the truck's sold to somebody else because they didn't make their deposit in the morning. So don't even begin the process unless you're willing to, unless you're ready to go. It's just a tremendous waste of time and effort and everything else. Okay, that's my speech. Next, warranty. Obviously, 285,000 miles, and they're selling 2016s now, so this is 13 years old. Oh, it's a teenager, and it's got 285,000 miles on it. Now, that being said, it is a 7.3, which everyone's the famous motor of pretty much all diesel motors. But it doesn't mean that we know what's going to happen to it. The people who built this truck gave it X amount of miles and X amount of years in their warranty. It's way past both of those. If they could have given it a 25-year, 500,000 mile warranty, they would have, and they would have sold a lot more of them for a lot more money, and that would have been great. But they didn't know. We don't know as much as the people who built it, although I would say we probably do know pretty damn close to what they know. We are experts on the subject, but we don't know, you know, if the day you get it, it's going to say, oh, I need an injector, or I'm going to need a window motor, or a windshield wiper motor, and if it does, take it somewhere and get it done. You're saving a bunch of money buying through us online, so, you know, just make sure that you can justify in your head that if a repair is needed sooner or later, that you've saved enough money to do that and do it. Anyway, this is a really nice truck. Please check out all the pictures, the video, look at the title, know what you're doing. When you fire away, please get the deposit in. These 0373s do not last long. Okay? Thank you very much for your time.